students, graduates, parents, family members, teachers, administrators, Dr. Dangler, and the Board of Education to the class of 2023 commencement ceremony. In an emergency, please use the exits to the back and the exits on either side. At this time, I would like to introduce this year's salutatorian, Catherine Lieber. She is the daughter of Joy Smith and Mike Lieber of Glens Falls. Throughout high school, Catherine has participated in the cross-country swim, Nordic skiing, and lacrosse teams. She served as the secretary of the National Honor Society and the co-editor-in-chief of the Glens Falls Insider. Catherine also participated in Cervantes International Club, mock trial, and competed on the math team. She is an AP scholar with honors and a student in the International Baccalaureate program at Queensbury High School. Catherine was honored to receive the St. Lawrence Book Award, Presidential Award for Educational Excellence, and Adirondack Area School Boards Association Community Service Award. In the fall, Catherine will attend the University of Notre Dame, where she plans to study economics and American studies. Please welcome Catherine to the stage as she receives her salutatorian medal and delivers the welcome address. She is the daughter of Kevin and Jackie Avery of Glens Falls and a recipient of an International Baccalaureate Diploma in New York State Seal of High Literacy. She enjoys volunteering with school service clubs. Outside of school, Clara served on the Adirondack Mountain Club's volunteer trail maintenance crew and participated in Hobie as both an ambassador and a junior staff member. She plays the cello and participates in performance groups in and outside of school. She is a principal cellist of the 2022 NISMA Area All-State Orchestra. She is a 3-season athlete and a 4-time state Nordic skiing medalist. Clara is a recipient of the Johnson Scholarship and plans to attend Washington and Lee University in Lexington, Virginia. Please welcome Clara Avery to the stage as she receives her Valedictorian medal and delivers a Valedictorian address.
Follow the established traffic patterns, a linear path to sophomore year. And it worked well for nearly 3/4 of the school year. Then, in March, this advice became irrelevant. There isn't a school hall to walk down on the way to your bedroom for a Google Meet. The day-to-day of high school came to a screeching halt. We found that we are more resourceful and resilient than we imagined. It became apparent that life involves more than walking on a freshly waxed floor. There are twists and turns, potholes and detours. The building that we thought was school was no longer our reality. And so, we learned to adapt. And I'm not saying it was easy. Facing our fears during a time of unpredictability, we were guided by the adults in our community. They set the standard when life was anything but ordinary. Our teachers' courage helped us to navigate this time, to master a new skill, adaptability. When the faculty were not speaking to a sea of profile pictures, they were finding innovative ways to reach students through cyberspace, setting an example of how to face the unknown. Our sophomore year, Mr. Wheeler and the custodians worked tirelessly to keep us safe as we ventured into something called the new normal. I want to let our custodial staff know that we are grateful for you and what you do behind the scenes to make GFHS what it is. During this time, Miss Mary performed health screenings. She stood guard at the gates of Morse. She too adapted. Miss Mary is the embodiment of Glens Falls values. Her school spirit is infectious, and she holds each of us accountable for being our best selves, making sure that we uphold the values of GF. Miss Mary is inspirational and will always hold a special place in our hearts. It has been said time and again that Glens Falls is uncommon. The spirit, pride, and dedication are unparalleled. Our fans, coaches, and parents can't be beat. They believe in us during times that we don't believe in ourselves. When we leave the walls of this building, I imagine we will be faced with new twists and turns. And like the dragonfly, changing directions quickly, we have the agility to navigate the ups and downs that lie ahead. So despite our winding, rugged, unconventional road through high school, we are here, caps and gowns in place, tassels ready to be turned. Reaching this milestone is testimony of our perseverance. Whether our future paths are long and meandering, or a series of hairpin turns, we will meet what comes next with determination and poise. Thank you. I'd like to introduce the high school octet led by Mrs. Meredith Reed. They will be performing Hold Fast to Dreams.
This is the first year that we held a commencement speaker contest. 2 speakers were chosen to speak today. Aiden Gormley was one of this year's winners. Aiden is the son of Patrick and Rochelle Gormley and and attended Kensington Road Elementary. Aiden has held numerous leadership positions and has been an active member of the Glens Falls community. Throughout high school, he has participated in Civil Air Patrol, National Honor Society, and many other clubs. He played varsity basketball, lacrosse, and cross country. Additionally, he started the school's astronomy club as a sophomore and the mountain biking club as a junior. Aiden will be attending the United States Naval Academy in Annapolis, Maryland. He will be reporting for plebe summer training on the 29th of June as a midshipman, class of 2027. Please welcome Aiden Gormley.
For those of you who are nervous for me today, don't worry, I listened to the show that was on the way here, sang every word, so I think I'm good. In the short time I've been on this planet, I have learned many things. Never touch a hot stove, never climb on a thin branch, and never run with your shoes untied. We learn these things by trial and error. Getting hurt is inevitable. However, learning the lesson is crucial to our continuance. In high school, I have made many mistakes, but I've also learned many lessons. By the way, jean shorts are not one of those mistakes. You rock those every day. One of the first lessons I learned was to never stop being a kid. As a younger brother, I wanted to grow up as fast as possible. For example, at 14 years old, I binged videos on how to diversify and invest my small allowance. Soon after, my brother began his journey to higher education. No surprise, I wanted the same thing, and so I planned. Years later, in the midst of stressing over these future college plans, my father sat down on the end of my bed and said, "Aiden, never stop being a kid." Without knowing my internal problems, his words meant the world. Now, he didn't mean to keep buying Star Wars Legos in your 30s, which of course I'm totally going to do. He meant never sacrifice what you value, nor lose your curiosity and excitement for life. Time with friends, family, and nature are all things that, if not checked, can be tipped from the balance due to adulthood. As kids, we saw trees and looked for the lowest branch to climb. Now we drive by and don't even notice the pile of crab apples we picked our other friends. I promise you that if you walked into an elementary classroom right now, amongst the teasing and mischief, you would hear questions. Why are we here? Why do my boogers taste weird? What is the universe? What is our purpose? These are the big questions. As we grow up, our lives become entrapped in these bubbles, and we forget to ask ourselves these very things. I have struggled with remaining motivated to learn, trust me, as I'm sure we all have. But the one thing we can never do is lose our curiosity and our passion to discover. Life is one long class. Being a student isn't a title, it's a mindset. I hope that in whatever endeavor you take on, that you never lose your excitement and curiosity for life. And most of all, I hope that all of you remain valuing what is most dear to you. Lesson 2, get the mundane right. Many believe that happiness comes from the peaks of success in our lives. The job promotion, even the graduation. Peaks that took steady climbing to achieve. Now, I hope this next part makes the math department happy, wherever you guys are. If you average 2 peaks of success a year, and each one fills you with this euphoric happiness, you will average roughly 160 in a lifetime. 160 great days. What we sometimes forget is the other 29,000 that some call mundane. Family dinners, the sun rises, the sun sets, times with friends, and even a regular day at work. Things that are valuable, but mundane. Coming from a kid that has made this mistake a lot, try not to think of each step bringing you closer towards a peak. Think of it as just another great day you can climb. Try try to remain in the present. When reflecting on your experiences, these peaks will be the punctuation marks of your stories. Always remember, the most important part is the journey and the people who climb with you. My final lesson, and by far the most important, is gratitude. Some may think it's simple, that saying thanks for dinner or returning an act of kindness is enough. But I've learned that the mindset stems much deeper. In life, we have the privilege of feeling every range of emotion: happiness, peace, anger, bliss, jealousy, some even at the same time. All of this chaos, and it's still somehow beautiful. Gift. When you perceive life as one long journey, you value not only the relationships and the material blessings, but the pain and suffering we endure. German philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche, and later Kelly Clarkson once said, "What doesn't kill you makes you stronger." And it's true, we must embrace life's adversity. The sooner you realize struggling is just a part of being human, the sooner you can prosper and truly succeed. I have learned to be grateful for it all. The challenges, the breaths of fresh air, especially those around me. I hope that when all of you continue to climb to new peaks, you stop, reflect on your journey, and just try to be grateful. And although it is challenging, be thankful for the steepness of the climb, because it will only prepare you better for the next. And since all of you have been such a great audience, I'd like to throw in a fourth lesson, straight away. And it starts with a story. When we were in 5th and 6th grade, Aiden and where's Aiden? We played, there it is, what's up? We played for the Adirondack Black Bears lacrosse. Ironic, right? And when we played, there was a parent who was very loud. When the rest messed up, he was the first one to stand up and say, "You suck." Fast forward 5 years, one of our last games, Aiden, Gavin, and I stepped out to shake the opponent's hands. And there he was in his black and white. This father had become a referee. I don't know. And he rapped a great game, by the way. Trust me. What he represents is change. Action. He saw something and did something about it. So in your future careers, if you see inequity or corruption, don't just be an advocate, be an advocate. If you're using your BOCES education in a culinary or industry, and you see something can be done better, invent it, innovate it, do something. If you're sick of politics, run for office, the sky's the limit. I guess what lesson 4 is, let's leave this world better than when you found it. Now I'm about to introduce our principal back here again, but I'd like to say thank you. And thank you to the class of 2023. And please, cherish the mundane. Remember, becoming an adult does not mean you have to change who you are. Always be grateful. Always be. And lastly, go change the world.
I would like to recognize and express my appreciation for all the faculty members, administrators, and Board of Education members who have joined us on the stage this morning. Seniors, this is a representative group of the many faculty and staff who have helped shepherd you through your primary and secondary education. As you look at the faces on the stage, think back to those earliest years in your journey from kindergarten through elementary school, through middle school, and finally high school. These folks and their colleagues have been there for you, steadily and consistently guiding you for the achievement needed to make today a reality. This is a great privilege for me to have this opportunity to address our graduating class of the 2023. This momentous occasion is the absolute highlight of school. I have learned to love and savor this moment in which each of you seniors is surrounded by your family, friends, educators, community members, to celebrate the accomplishments of 13 years of schooling, to celebrate the achievement of reaching the standard and moving beyond. This is what keeps your teachers and all those who work in school motivated for the next year following. The anticipation of delivering this speech this morning made me a bit nervous. I was nervous for many different reasons. This is called the commencement ceremony. Commencement means a new beginning. I was nervous because we all have new beginnings in our lives, and we have to be able to accept those challenges that are before us and do whatever it takes within our constraints to be successful. I know that not a lot of you are hanging on to my every word. In truth, the statistics about how little people remember about the commencement speaker's message are well documented. And I promise not to try and beat those odds by waxing on and on. However, I would like to share some stats and thoughts for this year's members of the senior class. They practice on either a field, court, track, or in a pool for more than 26,000 hours. They volunteer for over 3,245 hours to various organizations. They volunteered for more than 1,210 hours through the National Honor Society. They have heard Officer Norton say, "You're good," or "bag check." I don't know how many times, but it was a lot. They were enrolled in 134 honors courses, 142 AP courses, and 144 college-level courses. 80 are attending college, 6 are attending a trade or school apprenticeship, 18 are joining the workforce, and 4 are serving our country. Chef Donna served 7,760 bowls of popcorn chicken, only to be surpassed by 7,840 bowls of General Chow's. 11 seniors committed to continuing their athletic careers in a post-secondary institution. 24 of our 29 varsity teams were scholar athlete teams. 2 teams were sectional finalists. 6 athletes competed individually for state titles. Oh, we won the jug game. Over 5,000 hours were spent rehearsing, constructing sets, and performing in the musical. They also earned 3 regional awards from proctors in Schenectady, including Best Musical Tier 1. Over 3,000 hours were spent in orchestra performances, over 2,500 hours shared between choir and octet, 500 hours of jazz band. And I'm pretty sure Miss Mary yelled at all of you at least once in your time here, only to follow with her showing you or telling you how much she loved and cared about you. To all the parents and grandparents, extended family, and friends who are here with us, or with us in spirit, we thank you for the support that you have given to these students. Our students could not be as successful, nor our community as strong, without the commitment of its people to make it so. This afternoon's celebration is about the Glens Falls Nation. You all share a part. The sense of pride that we all share as we hear of your academic accomplishments and career aspirations, some of which will change the world, inspire us. As you inspire us and go off into the world, you will face many questions. What do you want to be remembered for? Am I living the life that I want to be remembered for? How do I motivate or inspire others? Do I have a sense of purpose? Do I or will I make a difference? And the one big question that I think helps answer all of these questions is, do I have credibility? But first we have to determine what credibility is. Credibility stems from our actions and our behaviors, and these behaviors far outweigh a degree or diploma that you can earn. You can graduate here today, start your own business, earn a bachelor's degree, master's degree, or a doctoral degree, or join in the Armed Services branch. If you cannot apply what you've learned from those credentials, you will not be able to establish any credibility. Credibility means you are consistent with your actions, which ultimately develop your reputation. There are two things in life that no one can take from you: your reputation, which is based on your credibility, and your education. Credibility means that you're willing to take a stand, extend an olive branch, think outside the box, and then you can make a decision. Personally attacking someone based on opinion lacks integrity and undermines credibility. But if you passionately believe in a cause, there comes a time to take a stand and step up to the plate. As Mahatma Gandhi stated, there are 7 things that will destroy us: wealth without work, pleasure without conscience, knowledge without character, religion without sacrifice, politics without principle, science without humanity, and business without ethics. You have each earned a diploma today, which is undoubtedly a milestone in your lives, but it is not an uncommon feat. The real feat is applying this credential that you have earned today and ensuring you make yourselves credible. How will you preserve being a good moral character intentionally? Please continue to learn and apply the credentials you have earned to enhance your sense of self-respect, integrity, ethics, and positively build your reputation, because credibility is more than just a diploma. As of this morning, many of you have chosen noble fields of study and work activities that will benefit our community and our environment. Some of you have chosen to make the great sacrifice of military service. For that, we are all thankful, and we support you with our respect and admiration for your selflessness. Some of you have to decide how to make your mark, but you will. Don't get bogged down with whether your choice is good. You're going to face trials and challenges. Your experience in school has prepared you to face the struggles as an opportunity for growth. I recently got to know a senior at the very end of this year. This young man shared some of his challenges with me. However, he continued to say, "I'll figure it out." That's what life is. It's just figuring out each new beginning and making it stronger than the others. You will all figure this out with those that trust and love you. Finally, I encourage you seniors to move forward with a clear focus on a vision you have crafted to be your own. I encourage you to fill your hearts with love and laughter no matter what you do or where you go. I know this reference might be a bit outdated because it's a television series that has ended, but I'm sure that you've probably seen it on Netflix. I'm forever a fan of the legendary, although fictional coach, Eric Taylor from Friday Night Lights. This iconic Texas high school football coach inspires his players with a chant, "Clear eyes, full hearts, can't lose." Many times in life, we have full hearts. Sometimes our hearts are full of joy, and sometimes they are full of grief and sorrow or disappointment. And frequently, as may be the case today, this fullness of heart leads to misty eyes. And that's okay for a time, but the trick is to have both clear eyes and full hearts so that we have passion that can lead us the road ahead. Seniors, I commend you for your achievement. I am proud to have been your principal and share this with you and wish you the best in your future. Maintain your focus on the crucial things ahead and all around you. Right now in your life, you are number one. You are what matters most to you. You develop your future. Keep your passion from running out, but also don't make it cloud your vision of these simple things that you know. Just as Coach Taylor doesn't hunt me down for using this phrase, clear eyes, full hearts, Glens Falls Nation proud. I'd like to now invite Kara Hirsch and Amanda Maurer to present the class of 2023 donation.
Good morning. My name is Kira Hirsch. I'm the class president.
And my name is Amanda Maurer. I am the vice president.
We're here to present the donation, but before we say what it is, we would like to highlight the other officers of our class. They are Lily Mulholland, she's our treasurer. Hillary Burns is our secretary. Alex Steigen, social chair, and Olivia Nelson, social chair.
The class of 2023 will be collecting donations to present to the National Alliance of Children's Grief. The National Alliance for Children's Grief is a nonprofit organization that raises awareness about the needs of children and teens who are grieving a death and provides education and resources for anyone who supports them.
Through the collective voice of our members and partners, we educate, advocate, and raise awareness about child bereavement, chosen by the class of 2023.
Thank you. We would now like to introduce our superintendent, Dr. Dangler.
Welcome again to all in our audience, board members, faculty, staff, and class of 2023 friends. Thank you for your support for this group of resilient young adults. Congratulations, graduates. During your high school career, you have faced multiple situations that tested your mettle. You had to decide, am I up for this? You might have gone through times of doubt, but that's not where you stayed. You got up again, pushed on, and leveled up. This part of your character represents what this Glens Falls community is made up of: resiliency and grit. Let's talk about what that takes. Grit, greatness, rising above, integrity, and team. Believing in greatness, big and small. Patience to see it through incrementally. I have seen this in you on and off the field. Rising above the obstacles, whatever they may have been, which requires strength, courage, and perseverance. Integrity, knowing that your words and deeds matter. Team and togetherness, your close-knitness or unity is inspiring, and I know that it lasts a lifetime. I've heard it from the alumni in this room, the people on this stage. You have accomplished much this year. You've had some help along the way. No one does it alone. Continue to believe in yourself as you march on to all the new, amazing, and maybe challenging experiences through life. You've got this. You've seen it, done it, and bought the t-shirt. Reach for that hand for help and send yours out too. Continue to climb. You are resilient. Thank you. And Bill to the stage.
And I would like to introduce Mr. Tim Graham, Board of Education President, for our diplomas.
Clara Avery, valedictorian, first high honor. Catherine Bieber, salutatorian, first high honors. Julian S. Stedman, first high honors. Claire Celine, first high honors. Eloise Dugal, first high honors. Hillary Burns, first high honors. Sophie Campopiano, first high honors. Ryan Healy, first high honors. Dorothy A. France Miller, first high honors. Fiona Bombard, first high honors. Julia Kress, first high honors. Caleb Ash, second honors. Shadwan Ashbach. Jamana Awan, second honors. Malik Sheriar Awan. Macy Baglio. Ava Lily Bell, first high honor. Cole J. Bennett, first high honor. Avishai Bird. Jefferson D. Brand, second honor. Sean Furbo. Rosalie Carlson, first high honor. Imani Chandler. Madison Clifford, first high honor. Patrick C. Collins, first high honor. Brandon Combs. Kate M. Crandall, first high honor. Alexander Seigan, second honor. Caleb Marcel Delvaux. Galen A. Derma, second honor. Nathaniel P. Donlin, second honor. Logan Andrino, second honor. Grace M. Fenton, second honor. Joseph Flood. Marquevan N. Gonzalez. Vincent N. Goodway, first high honor. Aiden Gormley, first high honor. Christopher Haggerty, second honor. Lillian Haggerty, second honor. Jillian B. Hamill, second honor. Jared J. Hance, second honor. Ava C. Hansen. Benjamin A. Harrelson. Aiden Harrington, first high honor. Charles Allen Harwood III. Araya Hayner. Tristan M. Henry. Tiara J. Hirsch, first high honor. Alexis M. Holcomb. Gavin C. Holligan, second honors. Dylan P. Ingram. Ocean Marcella Johansson. Caesar J. Kielberg. Gavin King. Donald J. Piss III. Owen D. Kress, second honor. Avery J. Lanfear, first high honor. Carson O. LaPointe. Marco Ian Laguerre Figueredo, second high honor. Jonas C. Levin, second honor. Macy R. Logan, first high honor. Charlotte M. McPherson, second honors. Marcus Alexander Marrero. Avery Joseph Martin. Amanda Laura Mauer, second honors. Peyton J. McClenny, first high honor. Devani Prince Mills, second honor. Lucas J. Morehouse. Maya L. Mosley. Lily Floyd Mulholland, first high honor. Matthew Caleb Murray. Olivia Shea Nelson. Morrison Day Northrop, first high honor. Mason N. Nunziata. Zachary Maddox Olden. Evan Perro. William Gary Patton III, second honor. Paul Nathaniel Lawrence Phipps. Ava J. Perizzola, first high honor. Cameron A. Pratt. Carson George Rapp, first high honor. Emmy Lou Nicole Richards, first high honor. Tyler W. Ringer. Lacey Robinson. Aspen Scripture. Galen Gianna Cervanto Nelson. Tyra L. Sherman, second honor. Tucker W. Sokol, second honor. Madison R. Sopak. William G. Spears. Jonathan E. Stevens. Michael Judd Sullivan. Victoria Sweet. Damian Tang, second honors. Habit L. Taylor. Olivia Tita, first high honor. Sterling Towers. Aubrey Lynn Versailles, first high honor. Holly Isabella Walton, first high honor. Lauren Leonie Olivia Wild, first high honor. Elena M. Wheels. Jillian L. Wentley, first high honor. Jason Wang, first high honor. Vincent J. Westfall, first high honor. Bren M. Weatherell. Nehemiah White. Pearl R. White. Caden A. Wilkinson. Gavin Williams. Connor H. Wilson. Colin Wright, first high honor. Timothy A. Zimmerman, second honor.
I would like to invite Kiara Hirsch to the stage for this next important part of our program. Graduates, now we get ready to do the symbolic turning of the tassel, which recognizes this life achievement. So why don't you stand? To the members of our Glens Falls Board of Education and our families, I hereby certify the graduating class of 2023. May turn Next, we have our last speaker, Olivia Nelson. Olivia is the daughter of Amy Briel of Glens Falls. She held the position of social chair for the senior class and was a member of the student cabinet in charge of the mascot change. Olivia was a member of the Glens Falls Theater Ensemble, recently playing Schwartzy in this year's production of the 25th Annual Putnam County Spelling Bee, and also helped to run the show's social media accounts. Olivia has been a member of the varsity cheerleading squad since 8th grade. In her free time, she can be found at local theaters on stage and volunteering backstage or as a receptionist in a hair salon. This summer, she will compete in the Miss New York Teen USA pageant as a state finalist, and then will be continuing her education, at the College of Staten Island, pursuing a major in business and a minor in drama. She will also be continuing her cheerleading career as part of their cheerleading and stunts teams. Olivia has earned the privilege to speak as a winner of this year's graduation speaker contest. Please welcome Olivia Nelson to the stage.
Members of the Board of Education, faculty, administrators, family, friends, and members of the class of 2023, I want to start off by saying, congratulations! This is a huge accomplishment for everyone involved, and without your support, it would not be possible for any of us to be standing here today. When the world shut down for COVID, we were freshmen, new to the high school and just starting our journey. Watching the classes above us lose some of their most important high school events was heartbreaking, making us fearful if we would ever see a semblance of normalcy again. After years of restrictions, it is so exciting to be together again. So I would like to take a moment just to appreciate the ability to be here together as one, celebrating this monumental milestone. My name is Olivia Nelson. I've gone to Glens Falls my entire life, and I'll be attending the College of Staten Island this fall. I've had the honor of growing up with many of the other graduating seniors, and I'm so thankful to have the opportunity to recognize all the hard work and dedication that we have put in. High school is not easy. Navigating friendships, figuring out what career you want to pursue, and learning independence. It can all be incredibly overwhelming. But every student here today has overcome some form of obstacle to walk across this stage. And so no matter what your journey looked like to get here, I am proud of you. I recently worked on a community theater show that used letters containing hundreds of quotes, but despite the surplus of sayings I read, there is one in particular that stood out for me. It is from C.S. Lewis and says, "We meet no ordinary people in our lives." Each of us have had our own unique roadblocks on the path to get to graduation. And as we transition into adulthood, it is important to remember our individuality and not compare ourselves to others. There is no such thing as being normal or ordinary, because we as human beings are complex individuals with our own passions and personalities. We spent high school figuring out ourselves, what makes us different, what we enjoy doing, and who we are as people. Each of you have picked different interests to follow as a career path because that is your passion. And when you love doing something, you always want to keep bettering yourself, trying harder, and accomplishing more goals. Whether you're going into the workforce, going to college, attending a trade school, or enlisting in the military, it's the love of what you do that makes you choose what you want to do for the rest of your life. So for the next few years, when things seem tough, remember that you picked what you're doing because you love it. It may not be easy, but it will be worth it. The past year has been nerve-wracking as we make decisions on what happens after graduation, but now that we're here together, it doesn't seem so scary.
The love and support surrounding us has made this transition exciting as we anticipate our futures. The success of being here is not only our own, so I want to give thanks to the people that made today happen. I want to thank our parents, who have been probably both anticipating and dreading this day. A parent isn't always who gave birth to you, but it is someone who has loved you unconditionally and allowed you to grow as they mentor and support you. While what we learn in school is important, nothing can compare to the life lessons taught by parents. That is where we learn kindness, compassion, and love, which are crucial to becoming successful in life. I also want to give a thank you to our faculty, who have nurtured us through our adolescence and not only taught us about school, but about life. These are adults who at times see us more than our parents, who have gotten to know us on a personal level and help us as we navigate growing up. Additionally, to our administrators for doing everything to keep us safe and happy. A lot of our administration is new to the district, and they went above and beyond to make this year the best possible, and despite having challenge after challenge thrown at them, have done a phenomenal job. And I want to give a special thank you to all the adults in charge of extracurriculars. A good portion of our faculty also doubles as coaches, club advisors, or run different after-school activities. These adults go above and beyond their normal job to give us kids more opportunities and experiences we might not get to try again. Many of my favorite high school memories are from different club activities or sporting events. But what makes each of these so special are the impact they have left on us. My cheerleading coach, Becky Rain, is one of the people I look up to most in life. She is the perfect example of how one good influence can leave a huge impact on kids' lives. And I hope everybody gets to experience that bond at least once in their life. And lastly, thank you to each and every single one of the graduates. The impact you have had on Glens Falls has not gone unnoticed and will not be forgotten. We walked into this school 4 years ago, not knowing what was in store for us. And we haven't had the most typical high school experience, so I'm extremely proud of all your hard work and perseverance to get here. It was not easy, but you made it. So now it's time to celebrate this accomplishment. Now, I wouldn't be a true theater kid unless I put one musical quote in here. So as we start the rest of our lives, let me leave you with this quote from our recent award-winning production of the 25th Annual Putnam County Spelling Bee that I feel is a good representation at the excitement of starting out the rest of our lives. It seems we're living out our dreams, which is a very nice, very nice, very, very, very nice beginning. Thank you. I would now like to invite Mr. Warren back to the stage. Thank you.
I invite you all to please stand and join us in the singing of the Alma Mater. You can find it in the opening cover of the commencement program. Before I introduce the class of 2023, refreshments are available outside. I ask that you all remain in your seats until the graduates have recessed out. And now, it is my pleasure and my honor to present to you the graduating class of 2023.